Hello, Chamber friends. This is Eric Spoonmore, President of the Greater Bloomington Chamber of Commerce. Today, I have a different kind of update to share, and I hope you'll give my message your attention just for a few minutes. Today, I want to talk with you about a very important concern right now in our community, and it's housing. And I think this is something that affects each of us and our organizations in a variety of ways. This is a challenge throughout all of Indiana right now, but it's particularly exacerbated here in Monroe County. And more than ever, we need leadership and clear vision if we're going to fix it. So when I talk with chamber members and people in the community, my conversations almost always involve housing in some way. It's almost become a universal concern here. A few weeks ago, I attended a day-long housing summit in French Lick for the 11-county Indiana Uplands region that was hosted by the Regional Opportunities Initiative. There were a huge number of takeaways from the event, but perhaps what I think was most eye-opening was the extensive data and research from the presenters that highlighted the region's lack of adequate housing supply, and especially notable was Monroe County, which was shown to need more than 7,000 new units of housing by 2035. So I think it's safe to say we have a severe shortage of housing here in Monroe County. In fact, I've heard some of our local elected officials refer to our current housing situation as a crisis, and I tend to agree with that. And it's concerning because the extreme shortage of housing here affects our workers who want to live in Monroe County, but they can't afford to. It affects our employers that want to grow their workforce and operations and invest here, but their employees can't find a place to live in Monroe County. It affects any person or family who's working toward the opportunity to achieve the goal of home ownership in Monroe County, but sadly, they're getting left behind. And think about this for a minute. December of 2023, so just a couple of months ago, and I got this data from the Herald Times, so I'm not just making it up. In December of 2023, the median listing price of a home in Monroe County was $395,000. During that very same month, the median listing price of a home throughout the state of Indiana was $275,000. That's a price difference of $120,000 more expensive here in Monroe County. And I know there's a lot of variables involved that affect home prices, but we are kidding ourselves if we think this enormous price differential is not affecting buyers' decisions to either live in Monroe County or somewhere else that's more affordable. And you don't have to look too far outside of your county to find those more affordable places. In fact, we even saw further data in a recent B-Square Bulletin article that indicates Monroe County is actually experiencing negative growth of working-age people. So in essence, the workers are leaving. And to me, this is deeply concerning, and I imagine it is to you as well. It's concerning because housing fundamentally is economic development. It's good economic development. It's the best kind of economic development that a community can invest in. Housing brings opportunities to our residents, especially to our workforce. It's the quickest pathway for people to build wealth and make a better life for themselves and their families. So I hope I can count on you, our members, to stand united on making housing for all of Monroe County a top priority right now, especially as we look to our local elections next month. These extraordinary challenges require our urgent attention and partnership from government, and we'll always achieve our best outcomes when businesses and government partners are working together towards shared community goals. So thanks so much for everything that you all do for the Chamber and for the community. I look forward to being back in touch in a couple of weeks.